New Eagles news out on Thursday with Dean Long over the Boston Soul weekend. What's up, guys? Back news. Let's get to it. Second week of June, and it's not that promising. Son of a bitch. Okay, all these new releases are coming out on June 10th, 2016, Friday. First one, Now You See Me Too. This is the sequel to Now You See Me, which came out in 2013. It's directed by John M. Chu this time, and the returning cast members are Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Dave Franco, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, and I don't know who else. New additions include, I think, Jay Chu, if I'm pronouncing names wrong, comment below the proper pronunciation, Lizzie Kaplan, Daniel Radcliffe, and other people. Has a 46%, 13 reviews. I haven't seen Now You See Me since I saw it in theaters, so I remember liking it, but I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know what my thoughts will be like going back into it. Maybe I'll enjoy it, maybe I won't. I don't know. The reviews are pretty mixed on it. I don't know, but I have to say, I wasn't really clamoring for a sequel. I know the first one ended on a cliffhanger like that. Like, it ended on a cliffhanger, obviously set for a sequel. And I'd say the trailers, I don't know, in terms of visual aesthetic, it looks kind of nice. And the illusions look kind of cool, but so overdone, it's ridiculous. I don't know. There's some potential there. Daniel Radcliffe scenes look okay. I don't know. I mean, it really aren't selling me at this point. I haven't seen Now You See Me. That came out 3 years ago. Time flies. So I don't know how to really think, in all honesty. There is one, but I'll save that for last. Save this for last. All right, next one is Warcraft. This is an adaptation of the game series World of Warcraft. It's directed by Duncan Jones. Co-written by him. Also, one of the other co-writers is Charles Levitt. The story writer was like Chris Metzen, I think you pronounce his name. I don't know. And it's based on the series from Blizzard Entertainment, and he also had involvement in this production. And it has 17%, 48 reviews. Warcraft has visual thrills to spare, but they, and director Duncan Jones' distinctive gifts, are wasted on a sluggish and derivative adaptation of a best-selling game with little evident cinematic value. I don't know. I mean, you think of a world that big, you think there could be something out of that. I mean, the trailers weren't the best. Some of the visual effects did look a little unfinished, but they did show some promise. The orcs actually look pretty good. There's probably some cliche dialogue in there, sure, but there was promise. The new trailer with the dubstep, who thought that was a good idea? No, seriously, I want to know who thought that was a good idea. It's kind of like the Assassin's Creed trailer with the Kanye music. I'll get to that soon. Don't worry about that. Oh, and speaking of some movie news, the Rogue One reshoots, Star Wars Rogue One, stop worrying about it, please. I can't really add anything new to the conversation, but let's just go ahead and say this. It's, I think you should stop worrying. Here's what they know. They're obviously trying to improve what they thought failed with the first cut. So that's obviously one thing I really like. And also with the new talent they're bringing on board, I think it's actually just in the right direction. Now, when you think of like Tony Gilroy as the writer who's going to do some rewrites, it's obvious that his writing style will fit this film more. So it's obvious it's kind of like in the style of a thriller. So I think this will fit more. So yeah, I mean, he's written for the Bourne trilogy. He co-wrote the Bourne trilogy, so how could that not work? Also, they also want to try and expand on the characters, which I think is the best idea you could do. Why do we love Star Wars? Not just the visual effects and the action sequences. The characters and the story centered around them. If we care about, here's one thing, and it's not about the characters. If we're going to be engaged in story, we should really care about the characters. And also, what makes action scenes better is if you care about the characters in that sequence. Like, you really care for them and you want them to get out of it alive. There's no real emotional basis if you don't care about them in those action scenes. It really adds more rather than just it makes the action sequences more than just, violence and entertainment. It actually adds another layer to it, a real sense of true emotional engagement, which is really something I love. So, and besides, this is a common thing. I worried about it at first, but then after hearing so many videos about it and also saying that, oh yeah, this happens all the time, and all the time, they even had to do with Force Awakens, it's just obvious that this is going to happen, and hey, go ahead. Disney does care. That's the thing they're proving. They really want to improve and make the best thing possible. They really care about this franchise. Now, I know there's another film that went through reshoots, and we all hated it, Fan Four Stick. But there's no denying that they're really trying. I mean, they brought in a new stunt coordinator and, of course, a new writer. So I really think this is beneficial. They really are getting some people with very good backgrounds in films with a style that's similar to probably Rogue One, and they're really trying to improve what didn't work in the others. I really am happy with what's going on. Now, I don't know. Now, will there be some stuff that's in the teaser trailer be cut out of the final film? Who knows? Maybe. Is that a bad thing? I don't know for sure. We haven't seen the film yet, so I can't comment. But overall, I really like what they're doing with it. They really do care about the fan base, and they really want to make the best more entertainment possible. This seriously, it just makes the fact that Disney bought Lucasfilm. That's how makes a good idea it is. No, seriously, they really do care, and that's just awesome. I'm more excited for that because they really do care and really hope for the best product possible. Stop worrying, people. It's in good hands. Moving on. Yeah, I'm really pissed off with Warcraft. I mean, such good talent involved, and wow, it's just sad. You know, I really just want to understand the reasoning behind, if there's any sort of real reason other than money or like it's popular property as a reason why Hollywood wants to make this into film. I mean, Max Payne could have worked, but you know how much I hate that film. I loved the first game. Who does not love the first game? The unique noir style. Of course, you know, Max as a protagonist, such a good hero. The slow motion bullet effects. Bullet time. I love that. Also that opening. Goddamn, I love that opening in the game. It just sets up, you immediately understand his motive, and it's just so heartbreaking. It's perfect. But let's hope the best for Assassin's Creed. After that, I am done. If Assassin's Creed fails, I'm done. If it gets bad reviews, I'm done. Because it proves that they're not a critical darling. So what else is the point? I don't care about making something financially successful. I'm not a studio exec. I don't care about this shit. I don't care about making something truly good. Hell, maybe even making art. So give me a reason to care, huh? Well, let's hope the best for Assassin's Creed, alright? Man, is it hard not to get pissed off these days? Yeah, it's hard. Let's move on. Next one, Careful What You Wish For. This has people like Nick Jonas is in it. It has a good review posted, that's only one. So I don't know what to think about this movie in all honesty. I'm really being honest here. I have no idea how to feel for it. Well, let's hope for the best. I'm being serious. Next one, Last Count of Darwin. This has an 87%, 16 reviews. It has Jackie Weaver in it. Other people that I don't know about. I only know Jackie Weaver because of Silver Linings Playbook, in all honesty. Maybe. Hopefully I'll check it out, because the reviews are actually really good. Genius. This is, this has a 46%, 13 reviews, and has Nicole Kidman, Jude Law, Colin Firth, Laura Linney, Dominic West, Guy Pearce. And you know who wrote the film? You're not going to believe this based on these reviews. John Logan. I'm serious. The guy who wrote films such as Gladiator, who co-wrote Gladiator. He wrote The Aviator, Hugo, co-wrote Skyfall. I mean, what the hell, dude? What the fuck? Hey, everyone has his duds. And in case you're asking me, no, I have not seen his show Penny Dreadful. I heard some good things about it. I'd like to check it out. But Jesus, man, it sucks. I guess I have to skip it. John Logan really proves himself as a very good writer, though. That just pisses me off. What doesn't piss me off? Moving on. Next one is Blackway. This has Anthony Hopkins, Julia Stiles, Ray Liotta, other people. One bad review, that's it. I can't really say much about it. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. We'll wait and see. Next one, King Jack, 100%, 17 reviews. Charlie Plummer. Is that supposed to be familiar to me? I don't know, in all honesty. Now, the reviews are great, and that's awesome. I'd like to check it out. Next one, De Palma. This is all... I guess this is supposed to be... Huh. It's directed by, I think, Jake Paltrow and Noah Baumbach. And it has Brian De Palma in there as one of the people in the documentary. Interesting. I've seen a few De Palma stuff. I've seen, well, I've only seen two of his things, actually. Carrie, and the original Carrie, and Scarface. I love both. This has 100% 15 reviews, so that's cool. And hey, Noah Baumbach. I mean, how can I get excited for that? I've only seen like a few of his films. Well, I mean, ones that he's directed, I've seen. The ones I've seen are like, you know, Squid and the Whale, which was his debut, I believe, and also While We're Young, which I really liked. I still haven't seen Mistress America or Francis Ha. Or is it Francis Ha? I heard Francis Ha one time like on Cinefix. That's just where I got it from. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. I don't know. Kind of low pronunciation. Anyways, I've seen some stuff. I've seen some work with Wes Anderson. You know, I've seen Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and Fantastic Mr. Fox. So, yeah. Moving on from that, I mean, yeah, let's hope his next film with Adam Sandler can add some credibility to Adam Sandler. Let's hope it could be a good film. I doubt it'll be bad. I know how good of a writer he is. I still haven't seen Greenberg, by the way. I know the film's kind of divisive. I hope I enjoy it. Moving on. Puerto Ricans in Paris. This has Luis Guzman, Rosario Dawson, Rosie Perez, other people, and it has a bad review posted. That's it. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I don't know. And the best for last. Hold on. The Conjuring 2, the sequel to the beloved horror film, The Conjuring, directed by James Wan, directed the first one. And it has an 86%, 21 reviews. A horror sequel, people. The only horror sequel that ever has any good horror sequels that I know have good reviews, like Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness isn't really much of a horror film; it's more of a comedy, but it's part of a horror franchise, Evil Dead. So what the hell? Improvements are still possible. Okay, it says this: The Conjuring 2 can't help but lose a bit of its predecessor's chilling sting through familiarity, but what remains is still a superior ghost story told with spine-tingling skill. Didn't the first movie also have like some familiar elements as well? Hey, but it's awesome seeing reviews like this. And come on, you have Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson back. Yes, and yes, I did see the first teaser trailer, and I just absolutely love that scene where the crosses rotate, and then the jump scare. It was awesome. Some of the best build-up for a jump scare I've ever seen. Okay, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of horror films, but it's still awesome build-up, by the way. I mean, who cannot love it? Really, if there's any other film I'm seeing this weekend that is new release, it's going to be The Conjuring 2. Look, people, I really like The Conjuring. Who did not like it? Who didn't even love it? It had a great sense of atmosphere. Used old school horror tactics very well. Had a very good sense of atmosphere, very good sense of pace. It was all a lot more in build-up than really just lousy jump scares. James Wan really put himself as one of the best directors in the horror business today. And yes, I have seen the featurette involving him bringing credibility, helping truly bring credibility back to studio horror films. That's just awesome. I mean, so many of them are crap. The only ones that really seem to have any sort of real sense of respect critically is these independent films. You know, like The Babadook, The Witch, It Follows. These ones get respected. These ones are just more respected in the independent. These are independent ones, and they are well respected. So why the hell can't the same be for this film? Also, I don't know if Green Room counts as that, but I don't know if it counts as a horror film. I guess it could be. I think it's also like a thriller. I mean, a horror thriller. I think that can make sense. It worked for me. I guess it's a horror film, and it definitely worked there. Succeeded so well in terms of atmosphere and suspense and tension. I gotta review that film. I gotta review so many films. So yeah, that's just awesome. By the way, I mean, who didn't love it? I mean, yeah, you get the idea. I mean, it's hard for me to really put into words sometimes. But I mean, yeah, it's nice. Like, I know this is redefining horror. I don't really redefine studio horror films, but I think it will gain some credibility back for them. And it'd be nice to see if this would really help showcase some more quality with these studio horror films, rather than just the same bullshit, stupid jump scare fest all over again. All these awful, stupid, annoying characters. You get the idea. I can't wait for this. I really can't wait. A horror sequel with good reviews for once. Huh. That's a rarity. Can't wait. Really can't wait. So excited. So let's go to the TV releases. These are coming out tomorrow. June 7th, obviously. First one. Yeah, the best one. Wait. Nah, I'll just do it, because why not? Zootopia. Yes, the Disney animated film that finally cracked $1 billion worldwide. Wow, I didn't think it'd get there. That's awesome. How many films have made $1 billion so far this year? 2, right? This and Civil War. Is that it? So far. I wonder if the next one will be Finding Dory. Want to bet on that? Oh yeah, who's betting Conjuring 2 to be #1 in the box office this weekend? Jackson Folger did predict that, and I agree with that. Warcraft reviews are really holding it back, in my opinion, and I think bad word of mouth's gonna get around, and I think this one's gonna triumph. I don't know. I mean, if it's #2, that's also fine, 'cause it's still a good spot. It's much better than like #3 or #4. We'll get to the box results soon. So let's hope the best. It'd be awesome if it's #1. That should be kind of funny. Like a studio horror film getting #1, and it's actually a good horror film. And yes, I saw Chris Duggan's review, which also leaves me even more excited. I can't wait for it. Moving on. Alright, Zootopia, 209 reviews, 98%. They're brilliantly well-rounded. Zootopia offers a thoughtful, inclusive message that's as rich and timely as its sumptuously state-of-the-art animation, all while remaining fast and funny enough to keep young viewers entertained. Who did not love the cast? I mean, you have Jason Bateman, Jennifer Goodwin, Idris Elba, J.K. Simmons, Jenny Slate, other people. No, there's a lot of good performances, and I mean, who did not just love the film in general? I mean, it's definitely one of Disney's best animated films in years. It's not my favorite. I mean, I don't know my favorite of all. Like with the CG anime films, I mean, this could be their best. I mean, people just love the hell out of Frozen, but I think this one is better in some different aspects. Sure, they're not the same thing, but I do think they succeed a lot. This film just left I mean, when I saw this film, it left a big smile on my face. I love that it's layered. It actually has a really layered world. It deals with these very mature themes like racism, stereotypes, prejudice, discrimination, drug use, even political corruption. Government corruption. Yeah, you get the idea. I mean, seriously, it deals with so many adult themes. I swear this is more for adults than kids in some ways. Not in terms of content, but really in terms of its subject matter and also what they discuss here. The movie manages to be, it doesn't pander to them as well. It really does a great job exploring these messages, exploring these themes very well. The animation, of course, is beautiful. I mean, seriously, the animals are so well detailed. That still blows my mind every time. And it's hard for me not to love it. I love the hell out of it. It might be my favorite film of the year so far. I still need to look at some of these films so far this year. I think it still is my favorite. And that's, I mean, I loved it. I did. I love the messages. I love its messages. I just loved it in general. And yes, it was very funny. The Sloth scene is pretty infamous, and it's probably been plummeted. Damn it! I forgot the term. They just dragged that joke into the ground. I think that's it. I may run on that. And yeah, I mean, I still loved it. And seriously, thank God I saw it in theaters. It just left a big smile on my face. Yes, I love the song, try everything. It'd be kind of nice to see it get nominated for Best Original Song. I don't know if it will. Maybe it will. I have no idea. We'll wait and see. But I probably would nominate it. Mostly it just leaves a big smile on my face. Alright, so the next one is 13 Hours Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Yeah, the film directed by Michael Bay has John Krasinski, Pablo Schreiber, James Badge Dale, Toby Stevens, other people. And yes, it's about, the soldiers that had to fight off people in Benghazi. I don't know much about the story, and so I can't really talk much about it. Or really at all. 51%. 889 reviews. 13 Hours Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is a comparatively mature and restrained effort from Michael Bay, albeit one that can't quite boast the impact its fact-based story deserves. It has like an 86% from audiences, so I don't know how to react to it. It wasn't a big success at the box office, which I find a little amazing because it is Bay and he makes a lot of money off movies. But I guess some people were not really on board with this stuff. I didn't see it in theaters, but I guess I may give it a chance. I mean, hopefully I will. Alright, next one is Mr. Right. This has Anna Kendrick, Sam Rockwell, and Tim Roth. It has a 37%, 38 reviews. And it's also, I think, written by Max Landis. Man, poor Landis. And involving his new hairdo, it's his business. I don't care. If it doesn't harm anybody, then he can do what he wants with his hair. I don't care. I've seen more ridiculous hairstyles. We all have. And I've seen we've all seen some ridiculous fashion styles. I've seen Grade A's video, Runway Fashion, which some of those stuff is just ridiculous. I just want to laugh. I just find it. They take this, this is actually legit fashion. And I feel like, is this supposed to be a joke? It feels like something that some horny kid would have made. You may know if you've seen that video, you may know the ones I'm talking about, and also ones that these weird surrealist artists would have made. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If they think it's good, hey, it's fine by them. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean, weird. Alright, the next one is The Other Side of the Door. 37%, 30 reviews. Laden with flimsy jump scares and cheap stereotypes, The Other Side of the Door wastes solid work from Sarah Wayne Callies on thoroughly middling horror fare. I didn't see it. I know Chris Stuckman hated it, and so did his buddy who helped review it with him. So that's great. That's great. Yeah, I don't think I'm watching that. Next one, Touched with Fire. 68%, 41 reviews. Has Katie Holmes, Luke Kirby, other people. I think it's produced by Spike. I think one of the producers is Spike Lee, right? I don't know, maybe I'll give it a chance. I don't know much about it though. And the last one is Hail Caesar, written and directed by the Coen brothers. It's a comedy with such a big cast. George Clooney, Josh Brolin, Ray Fiennes, Tilda Swinton, Jonah Hill, Frances McDormand, Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, Alden Ehrenreich, other people, also Clancy Brown, because why not? 87%, 279 reviews, packed with period detail and perfectly cast. Hail Caesar finds the Coen brothers delivering an incredibly lightweight love letter to post-war Hollywood. Has a 46% from audiences. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it was one of the most anticipated films of the year. It did disappoint a little bit. It is, I mean, it is, of course, in terms of narrative, it's a mess. And some, also, I do think Jonah Hill and Frances McDormand didn't really stand out. They didn't really give them enough to do, which is kind of sad. But I still did like the movie overall. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad, but it is a bit odd, but I don't mind something being different because, like I said, I'm all open to originality and being something a bit unconventional. It didn't work completely for me, but I still enjoyed it. I can see why some people like it a lot more than me. I mean, Richard Roper loved the hell out of it. That's awesome for him. I mean, great for him. I did really enjoy the film. There are some problems with it. I do like the musical sequences, though. And I do like the homages to Hollywood. And yeah, Alden Ehrenreich was very good. Hey, congratulations on being cast for Han Solo. Why am I stuttering there? I'm too tired. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, yeah. I mean, people were saying Chris Pratt. He's already Star-Lord, people. Give it to someone else. And congratulations, man. Really hope the best for you. Really hope the best. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, this movie's not for everyone. It's more for Coen Brothers fans. But I hope you can. But I'm hoping if you ever give it a chance, I hope you will enjoy it. I can see why you won't enjoy it. Mostly based in terms of narrative and plot. It loses narrative focus, and it's not perfect in terms of structure. It's a little messy, but I still really enjoyed it. But I can see why. Alright, let's go to the box office results weekend. The links that, if you want, I'm not going to go through all of them, so if you want to check all of them out for yourself, I'll put the link to the chart in the description below. Alright, number 1, unsurprisingly, TMNT Out of the Shadows, $35,316,382. Yeah, that's great. It's going to be, yeah, that's cool, I guess. It'll make its money. It'll make its budget back worldwide. Probably not domestically because of the opening weekend, but who knows? Also, the fact the reviews aren't the best, which really sucks. I didn't see 2014 film, and I don't really want to see this. The review, I've heard it's something of improvement, but the reviews still aren't selling me. Sorry. Even if I would, I'd probably give it like a matinee, or hell, I'd probably try to like quickly get a job at Cinemark so I can see it for free, not pay any money for it. I'm like that. I'm that kind of person. I don't know. Forget it. Number 2, X-Men Apocalypse, $22,825,484. Yeah, that's great. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably seeing it this week. See it maybe sometime this week. Just give it a chance. I'll probably see many though, because the reviews are leaving me a bit scared. Maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe I won't. We'll wait and see. 3, Me Before You, $18,723,269. Yeah, it almost made its entire budget back. That's awesome. And worldwide's already made its budget back because it has like additional $8 million from foreign territories. So okay. Maybe I'll give it a chance, but the reviews really aren't selling me. Sorry. 4, Alice Through the Looking Glass, $11,314,635. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not surprised. Yeah, it's just made its budget back worldwide. It's probably gonna make over like, I'm betting like the final result's gonna be like, I think around 2, maybe like 200 to $240 million. I was gonna say 30, but I'm gonna try pushing for 40. But I don't know. We'll wait and see. 5, The Angry Birds movie, $10,214,076. I don't care about this movie. Why should I care for it? 6, Captain America: Civil War, $7,829,479. Yeah, everyone loved this movie. I did too. Not surprising. 7, Neighbors 2: Sorority Rising, $4,863,365. I think I'm seeing this tomorrow. We'll wait and see. I don't know. I'm not really excited for it. I'm seeing my mom, so I'm not really paying for the ticket. I don't really want. The reviews really aren't selling me, and if I would, I'd probably see it at a matinee. That's just me, though. 8, this really shocked me a lot. Popstar Never Stop Never Stopping, $4,698,715. I actually just saw the movie today, and I still haven't put my thoughts together, but I think overall I did like it. I don't know, I'm still debating on what my final rating will be, so we'll wait and see. I did like it overall. The music was definitely the best part of it. That's unsurprising. Everyone said that. So, I mean, moving on from that. It is pretty amazing. You think this would be, I don't mean, there's a lot of competition, but seriously? I mean, a movie with Lonely Island, like a movie from the Lonely Island group. I mean, how can not more people want to see this? I swear, it's like the internet has like no, it's like the internet, I swear, like, the hell, it wouldn't even get a higher rank than, how the hell did it lose to so many? I mean, sure, competition is a big thing, but seriously? Even the reviews like aren't selling people that much? God, it's gonna get worse from here, isn't it? Usually the first week is their best, and they just go down from here on in. I doubt it's gonna improve. And that really sucks. It really does. If any of you haven't seen it yet, if you're a fan of Lonely Island and you haven't seen it, what the hell are you doing? Go see it. Alright, let's move on. 9, The Jungle Book. $4,445,272. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, it's such a big success. Has it made like over like $900 million now? Oh, almost. Shit. I don't know. Is it going to crack $1 billion? Maybe. How long is it open for? 8 weeks. So probably. Maybe not, though. We'll wait and see. 10. The Nice Guys. $3,453,244. Yeah, closed in 977 theaters. So it's currently playing in 1,888. Man. And it's made like $29 million. It has a $50 million budget. Why aren't you people seeing this? This one really deserves your money. It's a comedy that really deserves a lot more. Whatever. People have some stupid taste these days. They're not willing to take. Wait, are you not willing to take a chance? Take a goddamn chance every once in a while. Alright, enough getting angry. Let's just move on from this. Alright, 11. Love and Friendship. $2,146,666. Maybe we'll go to my theater, my area sometime. It opened up like near Willowbrook, but that's not a nice area, so I'm not going to go there. 12. Money Monster. $1,865,537. I'll do a review on this soon, maybe. 13. The Lobster. Weirdest thing. It was last week. It was at 11. It's 13, but it's improved. I'm not kidding. $1,457,920 plus 94.1% plus 444 more theaters for a total of 560. How the hell do you improve yet you get lower? That's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. Okay, let's just do one more. 14. Zootopia. $753,723. Yeah. It movie's been out very long. Congratulations on crossing $1 billion. Wow. It's awesome. Yeah, you just hit $1 billion. Congratulations, you deserved it. Alright guys, that's the Box Office Weekend. That's new news for this week. Comment below what you think of the what do you think of the new releases? Are you going to see any of them, skip any of them? What do you think of the new DVD releases? Are you going to rent any of them, buy any of them, skip them? What do you think of the box office results? Do you have any predictions? If so, put them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching guys, catch you on more videos.